Okay, once you have logged in with the correct login and password, this is what you're going to get. All the jobs that you have, they'll be listed in your queue here. Okay, so just for example, say we're going to do this one right here. Okay, it's in Carlin Court, Elko, Nevada. That's the job order number, 158961995. You want to write that number down. That way, when we send you a paycheck, everything will match these numbers. It'll tell you what you're getting paid for. And just, you know, it's just a good way to keep track of everything. Now, these numbers will change after every job also. So you got to remember that. Do not try to use the same job number for a different job, even if it's at the same house. Okay, what we're going to do, okay, say we pull up in front of 828 Carlin Court, get this all going here. We're going to touch this. It's going to bring up this job. Okay, basically if you read through here, there's an address. It'll tell you how to get to this property if you click on that. We're going to hit start. Okay, now it's going to ask you some questions. You're not going to answer all these because they don't even apply to us. But occupancy status, you're going to touch that right there. We're gonna it's vacant. Okay, we're going to select that. They should never be occupied. What was the completed date of work? You're going to select that. The date's going to pop up. Okay, you're going to select that. Are there any extraordinary circumstances at the property? You're going to select that, and you're going to say no right now. But you would say yes if you had to do like shrubs or a lot of debris removal for whatever reason, leaves, trees being trimmed, whatever. But we're just going to say no for now. Miscellaneous work being completed, we're going to say no. Is there broken glass present? We're going to stop right there. We're not going to answer any of these questions because these are, I don't know what these are for, but you know, we're not there to do all this other stuff. We're going to go down to the bottom. Now this is very important here. Photos, front of house, photos, rear of house, photos of general property, and photos of the property address. So, number one, you're going to take a picture. You're going to select this. And if we were outside, you could see the front of the house through this screen because it uses the camera on here. But if you take a picture of the front of the house from the property line, like boom, okay, then you're going to go back. You're going to walk up to the house, property address. You're going to walk up to that property address, and you can zoom or whatever with this, but you're going to go boom, take a picture of that address. Okay, so we've got that one covered and that one covered. Now, we're going to go to general property condition. Select that, and this is where we're going to walk around. We're going to take a picture from the corner of the house. We're going to take a picture from the side of the house, the other corner, the back, any flower beds, you know, the other side, the other corners, you know, all the pictures. You're going to take pictures of your lawnmower, of your weed eater, of your edger, of your sprayer. And all these are storing in here. Okay? Now, when you get done taking all these pictures, you're going to basically shut this off. Okay? Just shut it down. And then you're going to go over, you're going to fire up your lawnmower, you're going to get that yard mowed, get it all blowed off, and get it looking good. Now, when you get done, you're going to go back in here, and you're going to take pictures all over again. You're going to take a picture of the front. You're going to take a picture of the side. Take a picture of the back. Take a picture of the other side. Any flower beds showing that they've been cleaned out and all the debris are gone. And then, when you're done with all of this, you're going to back up with that little arrow. And we're going to hit next. Well, here. It says photos of rear of house. We might as well go ahead and get this because it's asking for it. You can walk around to the back of the house. Boom. Photo of the back of the house. If you don't do that, when you get down, here, I'm going to hit next. Was yard maintenance completed? Yes. Select. Yard work completed. Grass cut. Remove leaves. Select. Did this order have an exception of the standard grass cutting price? Now, if you would have got there and the grass would have been 13 inches tall, we would have snapped a picture of that with a ruler, and we get an extra 20 bucks for cutting it. Okay? So, but we're going to select no. Date of completion. There's the date, today's date. Select. Okay, it goes in there. Now you're going to go select next again. Okay. We should be able to get into our photos now. Let's see. Click that. Let's see. Okay, we hit next. We're going to roll down. See, we didn't answer all these questions, which we don't have to. Shannon will take care of this. The important ones under photos: front of house, rear of house, general property, and property address. All these have to be checked. If they're not, that's not good. We got to make sure they're checked. Okay, so if they wasn't, you'd have to go back and get whatever you were missing. Okay. Now, this is where it's very important. You're going to take this button right here. It says Q. Okay. You're going to select Q. Moving to transmit queue. Okay. Work order has been moved to the transmit queue. You're going to select OK. Now, we're going to go over here to the top, and the screen's going to slide over. Transmit is right there. Okay. Now, if you hit transmit, these pictures that you just took, and all the questions you just were asked and answered, are going to transmit to us. Okay. And then we can get this order closed out. Now, it's best that after every job, you close it out as soon as you're done. You know, just when you hop in your truck, if you got a partner with you, train them how to do this. Hit the transmit button. One thing that I did not mention on those pictures, the final picture that you have to take, and you cannot forget this, you have to have a ruler height of the finished grass cut. Okay, and the grass has to be under 3 inches. Okay, and that is about it. I got a little bit ahead of myself, but just remember, grass height is your last picture. Go into this, transmit, boom, it goes to us. Then you drive on down the road, select your next job, and do the same thing. It's not real hard. You do this 4 or 5 times, and it'll be very easy. You'll go right through it. And I would have did this outside and took actual pictures, but this screen was really blurry. You know, it's not real good doing it the way I'm doing it here, but it was really blurry and you couldn't see anything at all outside. So we just did it this way. So I hope this helps you, and look forward to talking to whoever's watching this in the near future.